Now the next topic from complex numbers is express the given complex numbers in the form of a plus ib. Express the given complex numbers in the form of a plus ib. A plus ib form means a is the real part plus I into b is given. A plus ib. Ib means b is the imaginary part. So separate the real and imaginary parts of the given complex numbers, and then you will get the required form, which is a plus ib. So here the first one is 2 minus 3i into 3 plus 4i. 2 minus 3i into 3 plus 4i. Product of two complex numbers is given here. So we need to multiply these two to get the simplified form. Then you will get 2 into 3 plus 4i minus 3i into 3 plus 4i. Again further multiplication gives 2 into 3 6 plus 2 into 4i, that is 8i, minus 3 into 3, that is 9i, minus into plus minus 3 into 4 12, I into I gives I square, that is 6 plus 8i minus 9i gives minus 9i, minus 9i plus 8i gives minus I, minus 12 into I square is minus 1. So minus of minus 12 will be plus 12, 12 plus 6 will be 18, minus I. So the product of the two complex numbers gives the required result, that is 18 minus I. Here it is in the form of a plus ib, where a real part is equal to 8 and b imaginary part is equal to minus 1. That is why it is minus 1 into I minus I we got. So like this you can write the given number in the form of a plus ib. Now the next one. Express the given complex number in the form of a plus ib again. Here the second one is 1 plus 2i whole cube. 1 plus 2i whole cube. It is in the form of a plus b whole cube. So a plus b whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. This is the expansion of a plus b whole cube. A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So use that expansion and write this 1 plus 2i whole cube. A cube, that is 1 cube is 1 plus 3a square b, that is 3 into a square into b is 2i plus 3ab square, that is 2i whole square plus b cube, that is 2i whole cube. So this is 1 plus 1 square is 1, 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 2i will be 6i, 3 2s are 6i. And now here it is 3 into 2, that is 6i square. Okay, sorry, here it is 2 square, that is 4 into 3, 12 we are getting. 2i whole square means 2 square, that is 4 into I square. Now 4 into 3 gives 12 I square. Plus 2 cube is 8 I cube. That is 1 plus 6i plus 12 into I square is minus 1 plus 8 into I cube. So what is the value of I cube here? I cube means you can write I square into I. But we know that the value of I square is minus 1. So minus 1 into I will be minus I. So I cube is minus I. So then we are getting the required, that is 1 minus 12 will be minus 11. Imaginary part is 6i minus 8i will be minus 2i. 1 and minus 12 are the two real parts here. So 1 minus 12 is minus 11. 6i minus 8i gives minus 2i. So that is the required a plus ib form of the given complex number 1 plus 2i whole cube. By using a plus b whole cube expansion, you can write like this. Now the next one is Next one is 4 plus 3i by 4 plus 3i by 2 plus 3i into 4 minus 3. Now we have to write this given complex number in the form of a plus ib. Check this one. 4 plus 3i by 2 plus 3i into 4 minus 3i. So first observe the denominator, which is the product of two complex numbers similar to the first one, that is 2 minus 3i into 3 plus 4i we calculated here. In the same way, first write its simplified form. So then you will get 4 plus 3i by, multiply these two, 2 into 4 that is 8. Next minus 6i, multiply these two, 4 into 3 that is 12i, minus into plus minus 3 into 3 9, I into I gives I square. So here we are getting 4 plus 3i by I square is minus 1, so this will be plus 9, 9 plus 8 that is 17. Again I square is minus 1, minus 9 I square is given, so minus 9 into minus 1 will be plus 9, 9 plus 8 that is 17. Imaginary part is 12i minus 6i will be plus 6i. Now we got this in the fractional form. Here in the denominator 17 plus 6i is given. So to get this in the simplified form, we should multiply and divide with its conjugate complex number, that is 17 minus 6i. You will get like this. If a plus ib is the given complex number, then its conjugate complex number is a minus ib. Then denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. Now in the numerator we need to multiply these two. 4 into 17. 68 minus 6 into 4 that is 24i plus 3 into 17 51i minus 3 into 6 that is 18i square. So here 17 square is 289 minus 6 square is 36 I square, but I square is minus 1, so you will get positive sign here. In the numerator it is minus 18 I square we got here. I square is minus 1, then this will be plus 18. Now here it is 68 is there. Now this is minus 18 into minus 1 will be plus 18 again. So two real parts we are getting. Sum of these two we need to consider. What about the imaginary parts? Here 51i is there and minus 24i is there. Okay, so two imaginary parts. We need to add the real parts together like this and imaginary parts together like this. That gives plus 27i. So what about the denominator? This is 289 plus 36. That is 325. So now separate the real and imaginary parts. 86 by 325 plus I into 27 by 325. A plus IB form we are getting here, where A is equal to 86 by 325 plus I into B is 27 by 325. Now the next one is minus 5y into I by 8. Minus 5y into I by 8 is given. So multiply this. Minus 5 by 8 we are getting. I into I will be I square. That is minus 5 by 8 into I square is minus 1. So you are getting plus 5 by 8. Means you are getting only the real part. Means imaginary part is 0. So you can write plus 0i. A plus ib form, where a is the real part, that is 5 by 8, and b imaginary part is 0. So this is called a purely real number. And the next one is minus I into 2i. Minus I into 2i. So multiply this one, minus 2. I into I will be I square. That is minus 2 into I square is minus 1. That will be plus 2. 2 means you can write 2 plus 0 into I. Imaginary part is 0 again. And the next one is I to the power of 9. I to the power of 9 means a to the power of n means a into a into a into a and so on into a for n times exponents. Okay, here a is called the base and n is the power, means that is the exponential form. So a is multiplied by the same number for n times, means here I is multiplied by the same I, by the same term for 9 times. That means you can say one thing. Suppose if you write, try to get the complete idea, here I am writing all these terms. 1, 2. Consider two terms together, because we know the value of I square, that is minus 1. So we are getting 4 pairs. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs we are getting, and then we are left with one single I, because I power 9 i's are there. As we know that the value of I square is minus 1, this is minus 1, this is minus 1, this is minus 1, this is also minus 1. Then at the end we are left with I. Now minus 1 into minus 1, that is plus 1. Here also the product is plus 1. 1 into 1 into I, that will be I. So you can observe one thing here. This is I. I square is equal to minus 1. I cube means I square into I we can write. So minus 1 into I will be minus I. This is I power 1, that is I. Okay. Then I power 4 means I square whole square you can write. That is minus 1 whole square will be 1. So just observe this sequence of terms. You are getting I minus 1 minus I plus 1. So if you divide the index by 4, based on the remainder, whether it is 0 or 1, 2, 3 or 0, you can say. Here index is 9. If you divide 9 by 4, you are getting the remainder 1. That is why this I is the required. So the value of I power 10 means remainder 2 you are getting, the result is minus 1. I power 11 is given, suppose. Then you are left with I cube. 3 is the remainder. 11 is divided by 4 means 2 times it is 8, remainder is 3. Then you are getting I cube at the end, whose value is equal to minus I. If the index is a multiple of 4, like I to the power of any multiple of 4 and like this, either 4 or 20 or like this, 40 like this, then that is always equal to 1. And here the next one is, again express this in the form of a plus ib only, but here sum of two fractions is given. Two complex numbers means a by b plus c by d form is given. So it is 2 plus 5i by 2 plus 5i by 3 minus 2i plus 2 minus 5i by 3 plus 2i. Now we need to write this in the form of a plus ib. So you can say this in two different ways. Just observe the denominators. 3 minus 2i and 3 plus 2i, each is the conjugate complex number of the other. So you can take the LCM of the two denominators here. Otherwise, we need to multiply and divide each one with its conjugate complex number. Then this one you will get in the form of a plus ib. This one is also in the same form. Then you can find the sum. That is another one. So here it is easy to take the LCM. Then product of the two denominators will be the resultant one, that is product of these two will be the LCM 3 minus 2i into 3 plus 2i. Now we need to multiply the numerator of the first fraction with the denominator of the second fraction, 3 plus 2i plus this is 2 minus 5i into this is 3 minus 2i. Now we need to simplify this. Remember one thing, a plus b into a minus b is always equal to a square minus b square in algebra. In the same way, in complex numbers, every time we are getting a plus ib into a minus ib. So there you are getting a square minus I square b square. But I square is minus 1. So you can say that it is equal to a square plus b square. So in complex numbers, you are getting a square plus b square. You can write this. So here it is 3 square is 9 plus 2 square is 4. Now forget about I. Because of I square only, you are getting negative sign to make this positive. Now this is a square plus b square, that is 3 square 9 plus 2 square is 4. Now the numerator is 2 into 3, that is 6, plus 2 into 2i 4i, plus 5i into 3, that is 59. 5 into 2 10 I square, that is minus 10. Because of I square you are getting the negative sign. Plus multiply these two. 6 minus 4i minus 59 minus or minus plus. Because of I square you are getting minus. 5 into 2, that is 10. Denominator is 13 and here the numerator is 6 minus 10, that is minus 4. 59 plus 4i will be 99. Plus here it is 6 minus 10, that is minus 4. Minus 5i 59 minus 4i will be minus 99. Now these two gets cancelled. So minus 4 minus 4, that is minus 8 by 13 we are getting. In the form of a plus ib means plus 0i. Next one. Write the conjugate complex number of the given complex numbers. Write the conjugate complex numbers of the given. So here the first one is simple one, that is 3 plus 4i is given. So its conjugate complex number will be 3 minus 4i. Just simply change the sign between the real and imaginary parts. Conjugate complex number of a plus ib is a minus ib, and conjugate complex number of a minus ib will be a plus ib. Two complex numbers are said to be conjugate if their sum and their product is a real number. Now the next one is 15 plus 3i. 15 plus 3i minus 4 minus 20i. First, observe the given problem. We need to subtract one complex number from another. So subtract real part from real part and then imaginary part from imaginary part. So 15 minus 4 will be 11 plus 3i minus of minus 20i, that is plus 20i plus 3i, that is plus 23i. So its conjugate complex number will be 11 minus 23i. That means just we need to write the given complex number in the form of a plus ib or a minus ib according to the given. Then just change the sign and write its conjugate complex number. Here the next one is 5i by 7 plus I. Write this 5i by 7 plus I. Write its conjugate complex number. Means first we need to write this in the form of a plus ib, simplified form. Since the denominator is 7 plus I, what is the conjugate complex number of 7 plus I? That is 7 minus I. So just multiply and divide with 7 minus I to get the simplified form of the given complex number. Then denominator is a plus ib into a minus ib, that is a square plus b square. 7 square is 49 plus 1 square is 1. I means I into 1. So the value of b is 1 here. So 49 plus 1 will be 50. Here it is, multiply these two. 5 into 7, that is 35i, minus 5 into I square, that is plus 5. I square is minus 1. So minus 5 I square will be minus 5 into minus 1, that is 5. So here we are getting 5 plus 35i by 50 is what we are getting in the simplified form. So you can write the simplified form. This is 5 by 50. Real part is 5 by 50. Real part is 5 by 50 plus this is 35 by 50i. Now write it simplified form. This is for 10 times. So 1 by 10 plus 7 5s and 10 5s, 7 by 10 I. You are getting like this. So its a conjugate complex number will be 1 by 10 minus 7 by 10 I. Else simply you can say that this is 10, this is 1 minus 7 I. You can write like this. And now the next one is find the square root of the given complex number. How to find the square root of a complex number? That is the next concept. How to find the square root of a complex number? It is very much similar to finding the square root of a third, which is of the form a plus root b. And here the given one is find the square root of 7 plus 24i. Here the given complex number is 7 plus 24i. We need to find its square root. So let square root of the given complex number 7 plus 24i is equal to a plus ib. And this is equation number 1. Just observe one thing. Here the given complex number is 7 plus 24i. So its square root is also a complex number which is of the form a plus ib. For example, if it is a perfect square, then you will get the imaginary part b0, no problem. So you can assume that the square root of the given complex number is of the form a plus ib. Then square root of 7 minus 24i will be, since these two are conjugate complex numbers, the results are also conjugate complex numbers. That means you will get this in the form of a minus ib. That is the second one. If you suppose that the square root of the given complex number is a plus ib, then square root of its conjugate complex number will be a minus ib. Now multiply these two. Product of these two gives root a into root b form is there, that is root of ab. Multiply these two, 7 plus 24i into 7 minus 24i is equal to RHS part is a plus ib into a minus ib. So this is square root of 7 square is 49 minus 24 square, that is 576. I square is minus 1. So this will be plus. Is a plus ib into a minus ib is a square plus b square. So here we are getting a relation that a square plus b square is equal to square root of sum of these two gives 625. Square root of 625 is 25. So there we are getting one relation, that is a square plus b square is equal to 25. Here we have two unknowns a and b. We got one relation here, a square plus b square is 25. And now observe the first equation. From 1, squaring on both sides gives square root of 7 plus 24i whole square will be 7 plus 24i is equal to a plus ib whole square. Now write this expansion. This is a square plus I square b square gives minus b square plus 2abi. This is equal to 7 plus 24i. Now by equating the real and imaginary parts, you are getting the real part a square minus b square is equal to 7 and the imaginary part 2ab is equal to 24 gives ab is equal to 12. These are the relations what we are getting here. Again, let square root of the given complex number is a plus ib. Then square root of its conjugate complex number will be a minus ib. Just multiply these two, then you are getting the relation that is a square plus b square equal to 25. Again, consider the first equation and apply whole square on either sides to eliminate the square root. Then by equating the real and imaginary parts on either sides, you are getting these two relations. So you can say one thing here. A square plus b square is equal to 25 we got here. And here it is a square minus b square is equal to 7. Add these two, then you will get 2a square is equal to 25 plus 7 will be 32. Gives a square equal to 32 by 2, that is 16. So the value of a is equal to 4. 4 square is 16. Then from the same, b square is equal to 25 minus a square. That is 25 minus a square is 16. So 9 is the value of b square, that gives the value of b, that is plus or minus 3. Therefore, the required square root of the given complex number, square root of 7 plus 24i is equal to plus or minus. That is why here I am writing only positive sign. Okay, that is plus or minus a plus ib, where a is equal to 4, b is equal to 3, that is 4 plus 3i. Usually square root of 9 means you can write plus 3 or minus 3. That is why we write plus or minus 3. In the same way, square root of this 7 plus 24i is plus or minus 4 plus 3i. So 4 plus 3i is the square root of the first one, means square root of the second one will be 4 minus 3i. And now verify whether it is correct or not. So square root of 9 is plus or minus 3. So just consider either plus 3 or minus 3 and then apply whole square. Then you will get the required 9. In the same way, consider the given result. What we got here, that is 4 plus 3i whole square. If you write 4 plus 3i whole square, that is a square. 4 square is 16 plus 3 square, that is 9i square plus 2ab, 2 into 3, 6 into 4, 24i. So that is 16 minus 9, I square is minus 1, that is why plus 24i. 16 minus 9 is 7 plus 24i. Just observe the given problem. 7 plus 24i is the given complex number. Its square root is 4 plus 3i. So conversely, square of the complex number 4 plus 3i will be 7 plus 24i. Okay, like this you can find the square root of any complex number. So in this session we discussed how to write the given complex number in the simplified form, that is in the form of a plus ib, and how to find the conjugate complex number of the given. Means the next one is how to find the square root of the given complex number. Okay, for more videos subscribe to Tapas